My name is Holly Ruxin. We have a family of 5. My husband Mark, and we've been together for 17 years. And Trevor is 10, and Talia is almost 9, and Tanner is 5.5. Trevor is an enigma. He's undiagnosed, and no one really knows what's wrong with him, and he keeps losing skills, but then some days he has great days. So the thing about Trevor for the last bunch of years is that you approach him with whatever your heart tells you to do. Everyone always says, how do you do it all? My husband and I both have our own companies and 3 kids and 3 schools, and I forget sometimes that we do it all because we have a 3rd adult in the house.
Thank you so much. You too. See you tomorrow. All right, so we're just going home now. All right, Trev. Let's go up. Let's go. Let's make some steps.
I am going on my 10th au pair, and for the first 6, we were a regular agency. Out of the blue, I went on the web and I said, let me just find that agency that had the au pairs for disabled children, and I called Susan and she said, we got accredited 4 days ago. And she had a fantastic au pair to us within like 3 weeks or something. And then now we're going on our 4th au pair with her.
Are you hungry? Do you want a little snack? Let's take these shoes off, huh?
It's having that experience and knowing that things can be different and things can be difficult and things can be all sorts of different ways, and being able to approach that with an open mind, that is key. I mean, we couldn't possibly have anyone in this home ever that doesn't have experience with disabled people.
I feel like I'm the therapist in between, because I'm at home and he has his therapy like horseback riding or something like that. That's outside, but I'm kind of in the family, and that's really important.
I don't think Holly and I could both have full-time careers if we didn't have a professional au pair. It would be a lot harder on both of us if we didn't have someone that we knew understood his conditions, was prepared for it, and could, spend enough time with him over the course of, a year or 2 to think of him beyond just as a job.
Hi, buddy. Hey, buddy.
Are you hungry? There's pot pie left. All of his words, he lost all his words in 2 weeks. They just went. And then he started falling all the time. And then he lost his ability to use his hands. He never potty trained. And he had like 200 or 300 words. But yeah, and then that was all gone. The doctors have absolutely no idea why or how. Trevor gets worse all the time in terms of his physical capabilities. His mental doesn't really change, which is very limiting. And that's hard for everybody. I mean, that causes a lot of stress and it causes a lot of heartbreak. But he's such a bright energy that you're always in a good mood when you spend time with him, because he's always smiling and laughing. I mean, everyone wants Trevor to be in the best environment he possibly can, because all he does is exude love.
Trevor, did you let the dogs out? Did you let the dogs out? You better put them back in. That's good. Really good too, because we can stretch him, or I can stretch him without him knowing it, that I'm doing it, to distract him.
All families need support, but families with disabled kids really need support. And to have someone who's carrying 2 feet on the ground to help with everything just adds that emotional and that physical support.
Nice hit.
Great. So this is basically the San Francisco Little League, and it has 3 full teams of disabled children. So we'll go on the field once, we'll go to bat once. All right, mister? And usually our au pairs come on Sunday to help us.
couldn't imagine my life without the au pairs. It's an incredible advantage just because it's someone who becomes part of the family. Every single one of our au pairs has become a total family member.
We appreciate twice.
Having another person who loves you is only added benefit to anybody. I mean, and that's the most amazing thing about au pairs is there's another human being that loves my kids.